My husband has never cared about locking doors. Not once in 8 years of marriage. I'm the one who double checks everything: front door, back door, windows, even the garage. He always laughs it off. Says we live in a safe neighborhood. Says I watch too many crime shows. We've argued about it more times than I can count. So when he suddenly froze halfway up the stairs one night and said, "Did you lock the back door?" I actually laughed because this man has never times asked that question. Not once. I always lock it, I said, rolling my eyes. You know that. But he didn't move. He just stood there, staring toward the kitchen like he was trying to hear something I couldn't. "Go check it again," he said, his voice low and serious, not joking. Something in my chest tightened. I walked into the kitchen, annoyed but curious. The house was quiet, too quiet. No TV, no dishwasher humming, just that strange, heavy silence. The back door looked locked. I even tested the handle. It didn't budge. "See?" I called out. Locked. No response. I turned around, and that's when I noticed it. The small window above the sink was open, just slightly. Barely enough to notice unless you were really looking. My stomach dropped. "I don't leave windows open at night," I said, louder this time. Still no answer. I walked back into the hallway. My husband wasn't there. "Hey," I called. "Where'd you go?" Then I heard it from upstairs. A soft creak, like a floorboard shifting under weight. My heart started pounding. "Did you go upstairs?" I asked, my voice shaking now. "No," he whispered right behind me. I spun around so fast I almost slipped. He was standing at the bottom of the stairs, staring up into the darkness, his face completely pale. "I thought you were up there," I said. He slowly shook his head. Another creak, this time louder, from the hallway right outside our daughter's room. Our daughter. My body moved before my brain could catch up. I rushed toward the stairs, but my husband grabbed my arm so hard it hurt. "No," he said. "Don't go up there." "What are you talking about?" "She's up there." "I know." His voice cracked. We both stood frozen, listening. Then a faint sound like a whisper coming from her room. "Mommy?" It sounded like her, but something about it was off. Too slow, too careful, like someone trying to sound like her. My husband's grip tightened. "That's not her," he whispered. I felt the blood drain from my face. Before I could say anything, we heard it, a soft thud, then quick footsteps running, not away from the room, but inside it. I lost it. I tore free from his grip and ran upstairs. I didn't even remember climbing the steps. I just remember slamming open her bedroom door. She was there, in her bed, fast asleep, peaceful and untouched. I rushed to her, shaking her awake, grabbing her so tight she started crying. "Mom, what's wrong?" I couldn't answer. I just held her. Then I saw it, her closet door, wide open. Never times, leave it open, ever. My husband slowly stepped into the room behind me. "Take her downstairs," he said quietly. "What now?" Something in his tone made me listen. I picked her up and ran. He stayed behind. For a few seconds, everything was silent. Then a crash, wood splintering, a shout, and then my husband yelling, "Call 911. I locked us in the bathroom and dialed with shaking hands. I could hear heavy footsteps upstairs, then running, then silence. The police came in minutes that felt like hours. They searched the house and they found him. A man, hiding inside the closet, pressed into the corner behind hanging clothes, watching, waiting. They said he'd come in through the kitchen window. Said he'd probably been there for a while, listening to us, learning our routine, waiting for the right moment. One of the officers looked at me and said something I'll never forget. "If your husband hadn't noticed something was off when he did, this could have gone very differently." That night, for the first time in 8 years, my husband locked every door. And now, he checks them twice.